For sports, I'll do anything. I enjoy everything. I particularly enjoy track and basketball and football.
An Albany teenager has been taken to OHSU in critical condition after kayaking on the Willamette.
Eventually ended up in the Willamette River near Albany's kayak park.
Chad would spend more than an hour in the water. Doctors say he nearly lost his life.
I was in my kayak and then it hit some trees and it tipped over, and I don't remember much after that.
He was able to stay with his boat for a while, and we kind of lashed it, tied it to the back of my kayak, and I just kind of pulled him along. As the hypothermia kind of set in, he lost consciousness. They plucked us both out of the water. Essentially at that point, he wasn't breathing, hadn't been breathing, and didn't have a pulse. They feared they'd have to keep doing CPR, but he actually kind of stabilized a little bit on the ambulance ride, and it was just a long ride up to Portland. They pretty much immediately took him into surgery and hooked him up to the heart-lung machine, the ECMO machine, and basically oxygenating as well as controlling the temperature. The accident was on a Saturday night. Sunday kind of felt like they were getting him stable, and then Sunday night he had some real serious bleeding issues, internal bleeding. The surgeon kind of told us, they said, hey, we're taking him into surgery, we're gonna try and stop the bleeding, but we don't think he'll make it. By Monday night, he was starting to open his eyes and respond to us.
I'm joking.
By day 3, from that point on, it was just rapid recovery. You have times in life when you have happiness and joy, and I would say those moments when he first started waking up, there's nothing that could compare to that.
It was probably the most joyous moment of my life. It was almost like we had a death and then a rebirth. And it was the most beautiful thing I've ever had. And the nurses and the staff felt it with us.
I was wondering, where am I and what happened?
We loved Doernbechers before, but now we love them.
I just think they're the greatest thing ever. My dad. He's just always been there for me. It took me a long time to find ideas for a shoe. Like at first I thought it'd be really easy, but once you see it and you start thinking about it, it's a lot harder than you think it would be. My designer really helped me out.
I think we don't realize how fragile life is. I think that we take that for granted sometimes. And I know as you get older, you understand more, and I think it's interesting at 15 to realize that I just love my kids more now, and I enjoy the moments more. We need to be aware and enjoy all these gifts that we have, that we don't even know we have.